Hermes Elite, a stunning transformation of the Lockheed Martin X-59KS, heralds a new era for private aviation. Designed for the elite traveler, this supersonic private airliner boasts a streamlined fuselage and powerful engines capable of reaching Mach 1.4, significantly reducing travel time across continents. The Hermes Elite redefines supersonic travel with cutting-edge technology and smart design. Its long, narrow fuselage and forward-mount canards reduce sonic booms, enabling supersonic flight over land. Powered by high-performance engines and aerodynamic shaping, it reaches Mach 1.4, 925, cutting long flights in half. Instead of a cockpit window, it uses an advanced external vision system, XVS, with cameras and internal displays, improving aerodynamics and pilot visibility at high speeds. Key structural upgrades include a reinforced fuselage, emergency exits, and enhanced landing gear to support added weight. For passenger safety, the cabin includes oxygen systems, thermal insulation, impact-absorbing seats, restraints, and emergency gear like life vests, slides, rafts, and floor lighting. A black box records all flight data and cockpit communications, lending speed, safety, and innovation. The Hermes Elite is built for the future of private supersonic travel. The Hermes Elite makes global travel faster than ever, cutting traditional 15-18-hour flights down to just a few hours. Designed for those who value time above all, this jet allows passengers to cross continents in a single day, targeted toward high-net-worth individuals and executives. The Hermes Elite supports a bold new concept: same-day intercontinental meetings. Whether it's business in Tokyo and dinner in New York, this aircraft turns the world into a single, connected workspace, redefining what's possible in global mobility.
Hello, my name is Daniel Sarabia, and I am a part of the team that is creating the Hermes Elite. To give a brief summary of what the Hermes Elite is, it is an aircraft that is made to bring back supersonic passenger airline travel back to Earth. Going supersonic in the Earth isn't new because there are multiple aircraft that can go beyond the speed of sound, like the SR-71, or even fighter jets like the F-35, the F-16, as you can see right here, or even the F-18 can go supersonic. Even some vehicles that don't quite exist yet to the public's knowledge, like the Dark Star, SR-72 from Top Gun Maverick. What I am trying to get at is that supersonic aircraft isn't new. Supersonic technology isn't new. That is a milestone that has been hit a long while ago, and it's kind of old. It's kind of an old trophy. However, we are trying to bring back passenger supersonic travel, like the Concorde. The Concorde was a supersonic passenger airliner that was in service from 1976 to 2003. However, after high operating costs and a decline in passenger numbers, the Concorde went into retirement. And after its retirement, the world lost its wings. It lost the ability to transport civilians across the globe in minutes. Until now, we are unveiling the Hermes Elite. The Hermes Elite is in its early design/production phase, so the design shown are not official and can change in the future. In this design, you can tell that there is no cockpit but rather a canopy. There were also canards in the front of the aircraft, and it is a single afterburner/ramjet engine which will allow the Hermes to go supersonic. Its sleek and advanced design will allow the aircraft to go supersonic and produce a sonic thump rather than a sonic boom, which will allow it to fly over land and not create any disturbances on the land below. The Hermes Elite has many advanced technology features, some features which we previously discussed earlier. With the long narrow fuselage that the Hermes Elite has, it is also equipped with some canards on the front of the aircraft. The canards dramatically reduce the noise of a sonic boom. This enables the aircraft to fly supersonic over land. And with its powerful engines and aerodynamic design, the aircraft is capable of flying Mach 1.4. With this high speed, this will dramatically cut long flight times in half, meaning those who need to be across the world in a matter of hours can be there in a matter of hours. The Hermes Elite has no front-facing cockpit window, meaning it uses an XVS system, an external vision system. The XVS is essentially a group of external cameras and internal displays for the pilot cockpit for navigation. This dramatically improves aerodynamics and safety in supersonic flights. When we transformed the X-59 into the Hermes Elite, many modifications must have been made to allow this aircraft to fly. Some safety modifications include reinforced fuselages to handle pressurization changes and cycles, It would need an emergency exit as the FAA requires aircraft to have some. We would have to upgrade landing gear to support the extra weight all modifications added to the aircraft would add. Some cabin safety and comfort systems we would have to include is pressurization and oxygen supplies, like oxygen masks. We would have to add thermal insulation and heating systems, and they would have to be installed to combat the cold weather that would be presented in high-altitude flights. We would have to add impact-reducing seats for the landing, and we would need evacuation slides and inflatable rafts just in case any unfortunate event were to occur over land or water. Along with that, we would need life vests and dim lights on the floor to lead civilians to exits. And just like every other aircraft, we would need a black box. The black box would be to record flight data, pilot conversations with towers, and other aircraft. For the situation something unfortunate would happen, we would need to hold someone accountable for the disaster. With the incredible speeds that the Hermes Elite is able to produce, it can transport people across the globe in a matter of a few hours compared to the international flights that take 15 to 18 hours. Anyone who is willing to pay to use this aircraft can travel across the world in a single day. Our target audience is meant to be wealthy people, those people who require immediate transportation across the world for important meetings. That opens a new business model. We call it same-day international meetings. With all this information I shared, we strive to be the best company for supersonic passenger travel all around the world. And with this achievement, we strive to do better and eventually open it up to the public so they too can experience the rebirth of supersonic travel. But as of now, our main focus is for the wealthy. And who knows, maybe one day in the distant future, we may begin to innovate new vehicles for commercial space travels. But hey, only time will tell what will happen. I will let my fellow classmates continue with their halves of the lecture.
What truly sets the X-59 apart is its unmatched speed and performance. Designed to cruise at over Mach 1.4, this jet harnesses the same cutting-edge aerodynamic profile that minimizes sonic booms, allowing you to fly faster than sound over land without disrupting communities below. The aircraft's sleek, low-drag fuselage and optimized wing design ensure efficient supersonic cruise, while upgraded variable cycle engines deliver powerful thrust with improved fuel economy. Advanced inlet and nozzle systems manage airflow seamlessly, adapting to changing flight conditions for peak aerodynamic performance from takeoff to touchdown. Thermal-resistant materials protect critical surfaces during high-speed flight, while a reinforced structure supports both performance and cabin pressurization at high altitudes. With the option for additional internal fuel tanks and even in-flight refueling, the X-59 is built for long-range, high-speed travel without compromise. Whether you're crossing continents or oceans, the X-59 gets you there in record time, with elite performance as its standard.
Hi there, I'm David Cortez from Team 3, and I want you guys to imagine yourself halfway across the world in half the time you're used to. From here to Singapore in 9 hours, or here to London in 6, or from here to New York in 3 hours. Well, with hypersonic technology, now that is all achievable. Now you can focus half that time you are losing up in the air on your family vacation, business trip, or just your personal life. Whichever one. We took aspects from the X-59 Quest and implemented that into the new Hermes Elite, your new VIP way to travel in the air. In order to make the Hermes Elite legal, we had to keep the low boom design to stay within FAA low boom restrictions. We decided to keep from the X-59 Quest the elongated nose and the optimized fuselage in order to not only minimize on-land noise, but keep on-air high speed. We also adjusted the wingspan in order to accommodate more fuel and to increase the cabin so as to be able to hold more people and keep within the regulations of the FAA. We used active stable control surfaces and vortex generators to ensure a stable supersonic flight for a more smoother ride. This ensures our clientele stay stable and happy during the duration of their flight. And now for our engine performance. The General Electric F414 engine is great for research for the X-59 Quest, but it lacks the fuel efficiency and the range for what we're trying to accomplish. So we developed a low boom optimized variable cycle engine for improved supersonic cruise and subsonic efficiency, allowing for a smoother, quieter flight that wouldn't disturb not only our passengers, but civilians below. And also, we also incorporated a variable inlets and nozzles. This improves air compression and reduces drag across a wider flight envelope. And we also added afterburner alternatives. So if used, it considers low emission or variable cycle tech that can bypass afterburners to reduce noise, heat, and fuel burn. Edges to handle heating at Mach 1.4 and above without adding excess weight. So for thermal insulation, passenger ends will have thermal insulation from the skin, which may exceed 250 to 300 degrees Fahrenheit during cruise, making sure our passengers are nice and comfortable in an air-conditioned environment. And in cabin pressurization, a structural redesign to support full-size pressurized cabin, possibly using isogrid or honeycomb core structures, which is crucial for the Hermes and its passengers. Now we get to passenger-centric modifications. So, to reduce cabin vibrations, we used active damping systems and materials to manage resonance at high speeds. This keeps out vibrations, which could be a nuisance to our customers. We also optimized a new cabin layout for the Hermes. We prioritized 48 seats in a VVIP style configuration with personal pods, reclining beds, and noise-canceling tech. And we also added strong windows for our passengers to be able to enjoy looking out into the land and sea as they fly at supersonic speed. So, as with any commercial airliner, the Hermes Elite will be meeting FAA and EASA certification standards for civilian supersonic aircraft. That includes certified noise level data, including low boom profiles, crashworthiness standards for commercial aircraft, and passenger emergency features such as emergency oxygen mask, life vest, and emergency exit for any emergency.
Lounge in a flying penthouse adorned with Italian leather, oak finishes, and cutting-edge technology. Every detail has been reimagined to deliver supersonic serenity. The narrow cabin features VIP seating pods instead of rows, fully reclining with massage functions and privacy dividers inspired by first-class suites. Limited to 4-8 guests in a spacious 1x1 staggered layout, seats rotate into social lounges during cruise. Advanced active noise cancellation and sound dampening materials isolate passengers from engine and airflow noise, while cabin pressurization mimics sea level conditions to reduce fatigue. Gourmet onboard dining includes a galley for chef-prepared meals, sommelier-curated wines, specialty cocktails, and luxury table service. Personalized environmental controls let each passenger adjust lighting, temperature, and airflow with circadian lighting to ease jet lag. High-speed satellite internet and private 4K displays with immersive audio offer customizable entertainment and concierge services. Crafted with luxurious materials like carbon fiber, Italian leather, and gold accents, the interior design can be tailored to themes from modern to Japanese minimalism. The Hermes Elite redefines luxury, speed, and silence for the ultimate supersonic private flight.
Hello everybody, my name is Daniel Flores. I'm covering luxury and comfort for our aircraft, the Hermes Elite. Engineered by Lockheed Martin, we're born for elite aviation connoisseurs. This is not just travel, it's transcendence. Fly faster than sound, arrive before your jet lag, from New York to London in under 4 hours, with no sonic boom over land. Lounge in a flying penthouse wrapped in Italian leather, oak finishes, and next-gen tech. Every detail from aerodynamic elegance to personalized in-flight ambience has been reimagined to give our passengers one thing no other aircraft can: supersonic serenity. The Hermes Elite, luxury, speed, silence, redefined, custom cabin configuration, has VIP seating pods, given the narrow body instead of traditional rows. We installed individual pods with full recline, massage functions, and privacy dividers. Inspired by the first-class suites on long-haul aircraft, Two-passenger configuration, limit to 8 to 4 guests max for exclusivity. We use a 1x1 staggered layout with extra aisle space. Convertible lounge layout, seats that rotate and convert into social lounge settings during cruise phases. Advanced soundproofing and cabin pressurization. We integrate active sound or active noise canceling systems and sound dampening sound dampening materials to isolate passengers from engine and airflow noise. The cabin is pressurized to sea level equivalent for less fatigue and greater comfort. On board, we have gourmet dining. It includes a small galley designed for chef prepared meals with curated menus. We offer sommelier curated wines, specialty cocktails, and luxury table service. Personalized environment control. We also have that. On board, each passenger gets to control their own lighting, temperature, and airflow. We integrated circadian lighting systems to simulate natural daylight changes and reduce jet lag. We have high-speed connectivity and entertainment. The aircraft is equipped with low latency satellite internet. Each suite gets a private 4K display, immersive audio, and customizable entertainment, including live feeds, VR tours, and luxury concierge services. Luxurious materials and design aesthetic. We use materials like carbon fiber inlays, Italian leather, suede headliners, gold accented hardware, and touch-sensitive surfaces. Aesthetic themes can be modular, such as like modern art. We have modern, art, deco, and Japanese minimalism.
Engineered to be quieter, cleaner, and smarter, the Hermes Elite meets the demands of a world that refuses to compromise between speed and sustainability. Constructed with lightweight composite materials, it reduces overall fuel burn while increasing efficiency. Its engine, based on the General Electric F414 or equivalent, can be modified or replaced to run on 100% sustainable aviation fuel called SAF, cutting life cycle carbon emissions by up to 80%. Every design decision supports lower weight and fuel use, which translates into fewer emissions and greater range. Sustainability is woven into the aircraft's entire life cycle. Components are selected not only for performance, but for ease of recycling or replacement, and end-of-life reuse is a core principle. Thanks to this level of design foresight, the Hermes Elite is less likely to become obsolete, reducing long-term environmental impact and maintaining value for decades to come.
What if I told you you were stepping into a future where crossing continents takes hours, not days, without compromising the environment? Let me introduce you to the X-59, a revolutionary private airliner that not just built for flying fast, but it's also built to fly smarter, cleaner, quieter than anything before it. All right, so let's start with the matters of all of this. The planet. The X-59 is built on using advanced composite materials, lighter than metal, stronger than steel, which means lower weight, less fuel being burned, fewer emissions. Every flight becomes more efficient and more environmentally responsible. Now, here's the real game changer. The aircraft is ready for 100% sustainable aviation fuel, or SAF. Compared to a regular jet fuel, SAF can cut carbon emissions by up to 80% over its life cycle. It's not just a small step, but it's a giant leap for aviation. And it doesn't end there. When the plane's done flying, the X-59 is designed with a full life cycle in mind. Materials can be reused, components can be recycled, and the systems are built to evolve, not expire. This means less waste and longer relevance, and a design that doesn't become obsolete in 5 years. Sustainability is the future. It's our foundation. Now let's talk tech and the future it unlocks. The X-59 is powered by an AI-assisted digital flight system. Think of it like having a brilliant co-pilot that never eats, sleeps, or talks unless it's spoken to. It enables a predictive maintenance system, which is helping it to stop problems before they start, real-time flight optimization, adapting for maximum efficiency, and enhanced safety system that constantly monitors and adjusts its systems. But here's where it gets really exciting. The X-59 is built for autonomy. As flight regulations evolve, the aircraft is ready to become semi or fully autonomous, which means faster adaptation, lower operating cost, and smarter skies. It is also fully networked. We're talking real-time diagnostics, remote software updates, and nearly zero downtime. The plane tells you what it needs before you even ask. And inside the cabin, it's just luxurious. It's intelligent. Passengers will enjoy environmental sensors for optimal comfort, biometric lighting that adjusts to your body, and full in-flight connectivity, so you never miss a moment, even at 50,000 feet. This is the kind of innovation that turns flight into an experience. So what do you get when you combine speed, sustainability, and cutting-edge intelligence? You get the X-59. Thought that was pretty obvious. Well, you also get a quiet supersonic jet that's designed for the skies of tomorrow, powered by clean energy and built to evolve. We're not just flying into the future, we're leading it. If you guys want to be a part of that, we would love for you guys to join us. Thank you.
For decades, supersonic flight was limited by the loud sonic boom that grounded the Concorde over land. The Hermes Elite overcomes this with innovative design. Its sculpted fuselage reshapes shock waves into a soft, nearly silent thump, while active noise cancellation quiets engine sounds during flight. Using plasma-based propulsion with no moving parts, it achieves thrust with minimal noise and drag. Powered by a hydrogen plasma hybrid and guided by AI that optimizes airflow and wing shape mid-flight, the Hermes Elite flies supersonically, faster and quieter than ever before. With the potential for same-day intercontinental meetings, the Hermes Elite caters to wealthy individuals who prioritize speed and efficiency. Enhanced with luxurious amenities, from a private galley to immersive entertainment systems, the aircraft ensures that every journey is as enjoyable as it is swift. The Hermes Elite isn't just an aircraft, it's a glimpse into the future of travel, where comfort meets innovation and sustainability reigns supreme.
Good morning, everyone. Imagine flying from Los Angeles to Tokyo under 3 hours, not in the chaos of a roaring jet, but in complete near silence. No sonic boom, no turbulence, just speed, intelligence, and elegance moving as one. That's not silent science fiction anymore. That's silent supersonic innovation, the future of aerospace and the future of motion itself. Today, introducing a concept we call the supersonic jet, the world's first high-speed supersonic jet that breaks the sound barrier without breaking the sound. Why this matters? For over 50 years, supersonic flight has been held back by a single obstacle: noise. The Concorde could fly at Mach 2, but its supersonic shattered windows and public acceptance. It was banned from flying over land.
3.
So we asked, what if we didn't have to choose between speed and silence? What if we could have both?
3.
The science behind the silence. Let's talk about how this is possible. First, the supersonic boom isn't just loud, it's physics. When a jet exceeds the speed of sound, it compresses air into shock waves that explode outward like thunder. But the silent jet, we use 3 layers of innovation to rewrite the law of motion. Number 1, shock wave shaping. The aircraft body is scoping using aerospace-like geometry and a needle point nose cone to spread and stretch shock waves before they form a single destructive boom. Instead of a bang, you get a soft thump.
3.
Number 2, active noise cancellation. Inside the engine housing is a sound inversive system similar to a noise cancellation headphones, but scaled to aerospace. It emits reverse phase sound waves that cancel out engine noise in real time, even during takeoff and cruise. Number 3, plasma-based propulsion. Instead of a traditional combustion engine, Silent Jet uses a magneto-hydrodynamic drive. Plasma flows through magnetic fields to produce thrust without turbines or fans. This means no moving parts, less drag, and almost zero mechanical noise.
3.
Powered by innovation. The aircraft is fueled by a next-gen hydrogen plasma hybrid, with AI optimization running across its systems, adjusting its structure in flight, predicting airflow, and even reshaping wing edges mid-air to reduce drag and enhance silence. What comes next? This isn't just for billionaires or secret missions. The technology we're developing could transform commercial travel, faster flights over land with no complaints from the ground, emergency response, critical tech delivered globally under 3 hours, science research, high altitude silent labs gathering data in real time. This isn't about going fast anymore. It's about going smart, going silent, and going beyond what we thought was possible. This is why the super silent jet is so superior to other jets. You don't hear no noise right now. It's quiet. You have a nice night's sleep. Let's ask some of our customers that are walking by right now.
3.
Here comes one of our guests right now. What's up, sir?
What's up?
Can I ask you a few questions real quick?
What's up?
How's your experience on the supersonic jet today?
It's cool. Quite frankly, it's really relaxing. I don't hear no noise. I can go to sleep peacefully in my seat. It's nice.
Yeah. Out of all the jets, is this the most quiet jet you've been on?
I'd say one of the quietest jets. I don't think nothing is compared to this one.
That's good. That's good. How's your trip so far? Has there been any rough turbulence or any rough anything else?
Nah, man. I took a nap, 8 hours sleep. Woke up feeling like I woke up next to my wife. Beautiful.
That's amazing. Well, thank you for your time. I'll let you go back to your seat.
Thank you.
You see, guys, this is why we have the best jet out here. Come out, come shop, come buy your seat at Supersonic Jets. My name is Phillipe, and this is shot by me. Here's one of our drones flying with our supersonic jet. See how you hear it so silent you can't even hear the jet flying around LA right now? It's flying around LA around like Mach 1, where our driver's just doing insane tricks to try and show off to the fans our new jet. So yeah, so here's just the rest of the video of the jet just flying around. Goodbye.